Just talking? Well, what's the show about? About nothing.
So I thought about this. I came home from work last week, and I noticed there was a car chase on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Southern California, Orange County, LA area, we have car chases on like probably almost
Weekly?
once a month. Yeah,
I bet you they're weekly, but like only the cool, spicy ones.
the ones
get
that last
coverage.
really long.
Yeah, true.
But it got me thinking. I'm like, you know, why do they do it? Why do they do it? Like, they can't think they will actually get away, right? I mean, your car's either going to run out of gas. I mean, you're not going to make it to Mexico or something like that. Like, I mean, why do they do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't I've never thought why, but don't you feel like it's for sure some sort of impulse, right? Like that's.
Do you think it's that like the fight or flight like mentality kicks in and
I'm
they're
not
just
fucking
like,
going to jail
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's the impulse, and then it's just so irrational, though. You know, you definitely they're not thinking rationally and trying to break you down and thinking about the people that they could be putting in danger beyond themselves going to jail, because
Yeah.
obviously they're fucking not getting away. It's like
There's no way, especially
Yeah.
in this car chase that I was watching. Like, the guy basically he went into a pretty much a dead end street,
All right.
but a dead end at a like a chain link fence. Chain link fence. He blew through it, but
Nice.
went on this like grassy knoll type thing, and then got stuck in the mud.
what?
It's even better.
And I was like,
embarrassed. Got taken down by a fucking mud.
And I was like, man, dude. Does part of you kind of root for them to get away though? Do you ever watch
wanna
them and
see it.
like?
I wanna
Oh
see it.
yeah, of course, dude. Because I feel like it's always like a controlled thing, you know. Like I kind of feel like, okay, for what it's worth, the worst that can happen is, you know, he will run out of gas or they'll blow out his tire. But hopefully they don't blow out his tires. So you just fucking keep following him, you know.
Just right into the sunset.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. Just until it runs out of
Thelma and
gas.
Louise it.
You know,
Thelma and
like,
Louise it,
I
bro.
don't know. Yeah. That's sick. That's so awesome. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man.
But this got me thinking, like, have you ever thought about if you were in a car chase, what your getaway plan would be? Would you ever have like a getaway plan? Or because I thought like when Ed you brought it up once, like whenever you go into a certain area, like you always know where your exits are.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those scenarios where you're like, I have to like already have this planned. If you really want to get away,
Exactly. If
like you
you're-
need
yeah.
to have it planned.
I'm gonna have like 3 cars lined up so I can just in parking lots, you know, so I can just dip in, get a new car, go.
That's really what you need to do.
Dude, so going on that's kind of what, because I've thought about this sort of.
Yeah.
Not that I would do it, but my escape plan would be, so you know in the chase they usually have the helicopter following
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So my thought process was that I'd be on the freeway, but prior to this, because you have to know you're going to get into this, especially if you're like robbing a bank or something, you have to know you're going to get into
Yeah.
a chase.
Okay, that's the difference.
Yes. Okay. So this
It's gotta
is
be something worth, you
The,
know.
the bank robbery is such a different scenario with the car chase.
Oh, you're right. It adds like a little bit of like,
Yeah, that's what you're getting to, which is the planning.
yes.
Because you can't, you know, yeah. I get where you're going with this too, because this is pretty much where I go with my bank robbery as well.
You know, we
My
always have
fictional bank robbery.
the bank robbery thoughts. But since the helicopter will be following me,
Yeah.
my thought was to park another car on the opposite end of the freeway, or the opposite direction of the freeway, under an overpass.
Mhm.
That way, when I'm driving, like say I'm driving southbound, I'm gonna stop underneath the overpass,
Yep.
hop over the divider into the other car, and then drive northbound.
Yeah.
That way, the helicopter's kind of waiting, but they don't
Yeah.
know the other description of the car.
Right.
I got it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely. So it needs to definitely. There are 2 cars. You absolutely
Yeah, yeah.
need 2
Yes.
cars to get
You need
away.
more than 2 cars, really, to
If you
get
can.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can afford it, definitely more than 2
Because
cars.
I already know, like, Ray's gonna be going under the overpass. Helicopter's gonna be like, oh, the car didn't come out. And then you're gonna see this car not at full speed pulling out on the freeway. You know?
We're like, wait a minute.
That's why it's so funny. You know, it's just you're on the right path because they if Fast and the Furious has taught us anything,
That's what made me think about it.
they've taught us that. They taught us, multiple cars will definitely get you away, and it works. It definitely does, man. You can,
You shake the cops.
yeah, you can shake them, man. That's the only way to really do that, But multiple cars in a bank robbery is essential. 3 or more, even better. Like Ed was
Yep.
saying, even fucking better, dude. Because honestly, it's a crazy task, But you definitely want the car that you were seeing coming in, not the same car that you were seeing leaving.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Absolutely need to be different cars. And then, like you said, adding an additional car later on is just like
And a different
better
outfit.
measure, protection.
Hats.
Oh, that's a
Easiest.
must. See, that's why they do
Wigs?
those workman
Zip,
suits
yeah.
that just zip down, and you've got a different set of clothes under.
Yeah.
You put on a hat because a hat is just like always different. If you had hair and then leave with the hat, where did he go?
Exactly.
Oh my God, he's not even in this room anymore.
So I got
it's
it.
so
Like
weird.
in my car, in my backup car, they'll be like, or first, I'm gonna start the robbery with a huge ass beard.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then have
Shave yourself as you're going
in
through.
each car though, different length. Mustache only, beard only.
Oh, that can't be
Fuck, just
him.
take
He's
it
got
off.
handlebars.
Okay.
That's not the same
No,
guy.
you also need like a pack of what is it? Just for men, the like beard dye.
Yes,
Oh, that's
there you go.
great.
Yep.
You're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, he had a white beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone in the car waiting for me to dye my hair.
That's so sick.
Check out full episodes of the Strange Noise podcast on Spotify. Episodes also available on your favorite podcast platform.